the Buckeye State. My name is Valerie Graham, and I serve as the Executive Director of the Ohio Young Farmers. The National Institute for 2020, unfortunately, is virtual. However, that gives us across the country the chance to showcase agriculture in our state. And here in the Buckeye State, agriculture is very diverse. We have crops, as you can see the combine rolling in the background. We also have diversified livestock, including beef, a lot of contract hog and poultry facilities, sheep also, and then we have a lot of fruits and vegetables, Christmas tree production, you name it. We are very diverse here in the state of Ohio. But today, I want to showcase the sheep industry. It's an industry that I've been involved with for a number of years. And we may not be unique in sheep production here in the Buckeye State. However, the state is the largest sheep producing state east of the Mississippi. One of the reasons being we're so diversified in our population. We're seeing more and more ethnic groups moving into central Ohio and the Columbus area, and also in Cleveland and Cincinnati. We also have folks coming in from New York to purchase our lambs. So ethnic groups are really pushing sheep production here in the Buckeye State. Now my farm is located in Licking County. That's just east of Columbus, the capital of the Buckeye State, and it's rolling hills and as well as some flat ground. But as we take a look at sheep production here on my farm, there's nothing unique about it. I produce lambs, have over a couple hundred head of ewes. But what I wanted to showcase today is simply sheep shearing. Some of you may have never had the opportunity to see a lamb shorn, and the sheep shearer just happens to be here as we get ready for the lambing season on the Graham Farm. Sheep shearing at the Graham Farm is taking place here today. Well, it is looking beautiful outside with plenty of sunshine. It's time to shear the sheep for a couple reasons. My ewes are shorn about 45 days prior to their lambing. And the reason I shear the sheep, a couple reasons. First of all, it takes less room in the barn. Second of all, it's warmer. I put my solid consolidation for my ewes when they're lambing, and that means all doors are locked. So with the body heat, that warms up the barn for the new babies to be born. And the third reason that I shear the sheep is they're less likely to lay on their newborns because they can actually feel that lamb without the wool on. Now when I talk about wool, I have crossbred sheep, so they're really not known for their wool production, but it's an expense that I have as a farmer. It'll cost me any place from $3 to $5 a head to shear these animals, depending on the size, whether it be a lamb, a ewe, or the rams or bucks are even more expensive because of the handling and also of the size of that animal. Here on the Graham Farm, we only shear our sheep one time a year. Some do it twice a year, but I only do it once a year to give a longer fleece, which is a better quality fleece. And as you'll notice, these lambs behind me, they have a short fleece, but they were shorn about 2 months ago, and they will not be shorn now until April. So it gives you a little bit of an idea of the growth that you can actually see on a lamb.
How much does an average fleece weigh?
Average fleece typically weighs about 8 pounds.
And for a lamb?
About 3 to 5.
So we get paid on the fleece. What constitute like a high price, a good fleece, and what constitute a bad fleece?
A good fleece, the breed plays a role. So your merinos and ram blades, which are your fine wool breeds, their wool is going to be a little more valuable just because there's a stronger market for it. Contaminants play a role in adding value to the fleeces. Try to keep poly out of it, vegetable matter, manure, hair, things like that to decrease the value.
Now, price of wool, what are we talking per pound?
On course wool anywhere from 5 to 20 cents a pound usually, and refined wools last couple years ago is up to about $1.60.
Now, how many sheep can you shear an hour? Because you move right through them.
Usually about 10 to 12.
Thanks for joining us here at the Graham Farm in southeastern Ohio, Licking County. Hope you enjoyed the visit and hope you learned a little bit about sheep shearing here in the Buckeye State.